this spring.
We can't afford to compete with the big studios.
One underdog struggled.
We lost Brad Pitt. We lost Philip Seymour Hoffman.
To make a movie about Billy Bean with a fraction of the budget of Moneyball.
Columbia spent $50 million on Moneyball. We have $800, a camera, and some snacks.
When one man has the courage to rethink the game.
As casting director, I've come up with an algorithm. Winning Oscars is all about emotional resonance. Brad Pitt has a charisma rating of 78. All we need to do is find 3 actors with a charisma rating equal to 78.
Moneyball gets moneyballed.
As a director, I'm liking Matt Damon. He's got a good face. Matt Damon is overvalued. He does one accent. He looks like Hilary Swank from Boys Don't Cry. We got a name to make things happen. No, we can do it cheap. Here's who I have. First off, we have Chuck Norris. Then we have Jim Staahl, actor/screenwriter. And then we have McLovin. All of them together equal the charisma rating of Brad Pitt. You want all 3 actors to play Billy Bean? Yeah. That's crazy!
It's totally crazy.
Get me the general manager of the Cleveland Indians on the phone!
Now!
Yes, officers?
Cut!
This is not working. Are they conjoined triplets?
This is gonna work? This is shit, Willie.
Chuck Norris is fighting ghosts.
You guys mentioned something about snacks.
Do you want me to be endearingly nerdy or annoyingly nerdy? Because I can do both at the same time.
Nerd. The other dead meat.
Oh, we're fine. Guys, snacks?
Bill Pullman is Willie Ween, the producer of a shittier movie about Billy Bean, general manager of the Oakland A's.
We're gonna win the Oscar! Yeah, like him.
Crummy Ball, coming to a theater near Cal State Northridge.
This is the second city this week, with anchors George Caleodis, special guest Jim Staahl, introducing Melissa Okey as the nurse, and brought to you by Polytheism, because pagans have more fun. Tonight's episode, Debit Card Sharks.
What a week it was. Apple co-founder Steve Jobs passed away this week at age 56. Republicans were quick to blame the loss of jobs on Obama. Fox News predicted that had Chris Christie remained in the presidential race, he would have crippled Mitt Romney. To be fair, any candidate could be crippled by Chris Christie. Herman Cain became the 3rd presidential candidate to meet Donald Trump. During their brief encounter, Trump asked probing questions such as, "If you're here, who's driving my limo?" Eric Cantor has suggested the occupying protests on Wall Street are growing mobs trying to divide the country. I suggest Cantor, a Tea Party advocate, pick up a dictionary and look up the word irony. The U.S. Navy has debuted a new cargo ship, which is essentially a gigantic hull completely empty on the inside. The first ship will be christened the USS Romney. Steve Jobs' death tempered the introduction of the iPhone 4S, but didn't diminish his many innovations. Indeed, were it not for Jobs' genius, our everyday lives would be very different.
Typing in all the sound cues and then make 2 carbon copies, so that'll give us a total of 3 scripts for the reader.
Okay.
Melissa, can you call the doctor and see which sound cues he wants to use?
There's a line for the phone.
I was thinking we could ask Jim Staahl to host the show this week.
That's great. Send a special delivery letter. We should hear back within the month.
Hey guys, I've been up for 48 hours straight and I've edited 12 minutes of film.
I just went to the library to do some research on Sarah Palin and Rick Perry, but both of their books were out.
Aww.
Good news though, they said that they're due back next week.
Yay!
That's very lucky. That's great.
Guys, we can play whatever music we want with this.
Wait a minute. How do you fit records into that?
To meet the press, I'm David Gregory. I'm joined now by E.J. Dionne of the Washington Post.
How you doing, David?
Peggy Noonan of the Wall Street Journal. And Mike McCarthy, Republican strategist and columnist for Time Magazine.
David.
All right, well, the big story this week is Chris Christie. Everybody wants to know, is he running or not? Is he, EJ?
Well, you know, he gave a speech at the Reagan Library this week in which he said he was definitely not running.
He keeps referring people to a 2-minute video montage on the Politico website where he keeps on telling a series of interviews that he is definitely not running.
And then he held a press conference this week in which he then said again that he is definitely not running.
He said, this is just not the time.
This has led us all to one conclusion. We just don't know.
No. We just don't. We don't know.
We don't. He is definitely still in the mix.
You know, running for the office of the president is not for the ambivalent. He's going to have to make up his mind whether he's in or out.
Yeah. He needs to tell us whether he's in or out.
And that's the hard truth now, isn't it? I mean, he needs to let the American people know one way or the other, is he running? Is he, Peggy?
You know what? You are right about that. I went out to the heartland and I asked the people above 52nd Street and below 42nd Street. And you know what the people said? We want to know, is Chris Christie running?
You know, Peggy, I went a step further. I took a train all the way from New York to D.C.
Yeah, and you talked to people along the way?
No, I didn't. I got on the train in New York, kept my head buried in the papers the entire time, got off the train in D.C., went straight to the NBC News headquarters, and there, everyone was talking about whether Christie is running.
Is he running, Mike Murphy?
Well, that is the $64,000 question. So I conducted a random survey.
Of likely voters?
No, of New York and Washington news people. And I found with every single one of these people, their view is that the #1 top story is Christie in or is Christie out?
Well, we may find out. Now joining us via satellite from Trenton, New Jersey is Governor Chris Christie. Governor?
Yes, hello, David.
Yes, Governor. Let's get right to it. Are you running for the Republican nomination for president?
No.
That's very non-committal, Governor.
Yes, that's because I'm not running.
Governor, you known as a straight shooter. Why are you being so coy?
Yeah, David, I'm not running.
You know, David, let me take a try at this. Governor Christie, are you not or are you running?
I'm not.
Okay, Governor. The President of the United States catches a lot of heat from the right, accusing him of not being able to lead. How are you going to be able to convince your Republican primary voters that you're capable of leading when you can't even commit to a simple answer? Are you in or are you out?
Yes, I've already committed to that answer. I've already answered it.
And what is your answer?
No.
No, you're in, or no, you won't answer?
No, I am not running.
Governor, a recent NBC poll puts you well ahead of both Mitt Romney and Governor Perry.
David. David, I am not in the race. I'm not running.
And then why are you in our poll, Governor?
David, let me saddle this hog. Governor Christie, I have a pebble in one of my hands. Let's say the pebble that you picked that's actually in the hand is that you are going to be running for governor. And if you pick the hand without the pebble, that means you don't know. So which hand are you going to pick, Governor?
I'm not running!
No, you're just contradicting yourself. Well, I guess keep us guessing. Next up, our panel, Sarah Palin has finally announced that she is not running for the Republican nomination. When we come back, I'll ask our panelists, is Sarah Palin running?
No. Oh, she definitely is.
I know she is.
Very lucky, Amanda, that that Italian court found you not guilty.
That's because I am not guilty.
Well,
we wanted to talk to you about
We're pretty sure you killed that poor girl.
Are you kidding, Mom? Dad, I didn't kill anybody.
See that she's doing it again.
Yeah. It's just that, well, it's just that you just get this look, this smug look on your face when you say that. It makes you look like you don't really mean it.
Pretty creepy, frankly.
Now, don't get me wrong, honey. We would love to believe that you are innocent. It is not
got on your nerves, but you know, our roommates do that sometimes.
It's just that you're not really that convincing with this whole I'm innocent thing. So now that you're home, we are going to work on your delivery.
but I didn't.
Yeah. Watch John Edwards and learn.
Yeah, we made a VHS presentation to show you convincing liars. I mean, yes, it's VHS, but you know, we spent a lot of time in Italy trying to fight for your freedom, so we didn't really have time to update our technology. Here you go. Just watch.
I would welcome a paternity test. I know without any doubt that this child is not mine.
Oh, see how he tilts his head? And then he has that little half smile. That's your friend. And why would your friend lie to you?
You can learn a couple things or two, and then watch this next one.
I just want to say to the American people that I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Oh, gosh. See how President Clinton just demands that you believe him?
The way he uses his hand, the gestures are like a distraction. Frankly, I forget the question we asked.
I mean, I didn't send the photo in question. This hacker did, and the girl in question never got it, so...
See, I put Anthony Weiner in there as an example of what not to do.
I was in jail.
Oh, yeah, you didn't hear. Okay, there's this congressman who's...
Honey, not now.
Here's another.
Ho, ho, ho!
Dad, that's just you dressed as Santa Claus when I was little.
You believed it, didn't you?
Sweetheart, the point is that lots of people lie. And usually when they're dealing with something much less serious than what you're dealing with.
We're not saying don't lie, we're just saying you need to get better at it. Good, give it a try.
Come on, honey. Good girl.
Now listen to me, the words that I'm saying. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Oh,
but I did. Hacker! Ho, ho, ho!
Hide the knives.
Century Texan-style ranch home sits on a 50-acre lot just outside of Austin and was previously owned by Governor Rick Perry.
Oh, you had me Texan.
A redneck with a sense of humor, you're gonna fit in just fine here.
Does it say no colors on that sign on that fence?
Why, yes, it does. That was put there originally back in the time of segregation, but Governor Rick Perry decided to keep it there because it is authentic Americana.
Cute and maiden! I cannot tell you how many times I have told Richard that I wanted a sign on a white picket fence that told black people to go fuck off.
How many times I've wanted to hang her.
Speaking of hanging, if you look out the back, you see the old oak tree. It still has slave-era nooses hanging from it. Now, Governor Perry, he wanted to keep those up so the kids could use them as swings.
It's adorable and so retro of him. Not to mention great for the environment for reusing them. Are those bloodstains?
You are the first to notice them. You got a good eye.
You're making me blush. I just have a taste for the classics.
It looks wonderful, but we have to ask, what's the catch?
Oh, well, it was a slave plantation back in the 1800s.
Just a slave plantation? Just a slave plantation? If everything were just a slave plantation, we'd have bought property 6 months ago!
If you look past the trees, those are where the slave quarters are, and off to the east, well, that's the cotton fields, and they're all in pristine condition thanks to Governor Perry.
Honey, are you crying?
so proud. I'm just so proud to live in a country and a state where a governor cares so much about preserving his own U.S. history. That man isn't fit to be president, and I don't know who is. You know what? We'll take it.
Oh, that is great. The asking price is $1 million with a security deposit of 4 black men.
As you saw earlier, Amanda Knox returned to Seattle after being acquitted by an Italian court. First on her list of things to do, find a roommate. In a recent interview, Herman Cain said that if he were president, he would freshen up the sound of Hail to the Chief. For instance, he'd include some lyrics about how he became the prince of a town called Bel Air. On Tuesday, Michelle Bachmann said if she were president, she'd reinstate the don't ask, don't tell policy. Somebody should tell her the policy is for the military and not her family. Sarah Palin has announced that she will not be running for president in 2012, choosing instead to spend time with her family. Sorry, the full quote is, spend more time with her family's new reality show, Cooking with Palin, an elimination-style culinary show featuring her family and celebrity judges Flava Flav, Chaz Bono, and Chip star Larry Wilcox. Took 2 tweets to send. On Fox and Friends on Monday, Hank Williams Jr. compared President Obama to Hitler. Here now to defend his words, Hank Williams Jr. Mr. Williams.
Call me Hank.
I'd rather not.
Football.
Yes, football. Mr. Williams, on Fox and Friends show, you compared President Obama to Adolf Hitler.
Yeah, a golfing Hitler.
Yes, I believe you said that the president playing golf with John Boehner was like Hitler playing golf with Netanyahu.
Netanyahu?
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
How do I know that?
I have no idea. Right. So in response, ESPN pulled...
They're the enemy.
ESPN?
Oh, Obama and Biden. Like I said, they're the 3 stooges. I think I meant Abbott and Costello.
Okay, fine. All right.
That's skinny guy always picking on the fat one.
I don't know why that happens.
Obama's there, Nazi! Hey, that's the play, Yahtzee!
That makes no sense, Mr. Williams.
Hey, you try to find a word that rhymes with Nazi. It ain't easy. Or orange. My daddy always told me, son, never write a song about orange. Never done.
Mr. Williams. Do you remember your father, Mr. Williams? He died when you were very young.
Yeah, I know, but the apple don't fall far from the tree.
Right. Well, so country music is in your blood.
Country music, hell, I'm talking about drinking. That song just drank himself to death, and I'm well on my way.
Right.
Football.
Okay. You also said at a Sarah Palin rally that President Obama doesn't like the national anthem.
He don't. He's a national anthem hating, golfing Nazi.
The president does not hate the national anthem.
He don't. Well, ladies, boy, I think he does. Yeah.
Where did? Why would you think that? Where did you hear that?
Well, I got an email from one of my Tea Party friends.
Well, that's not true.
Oh, well then, he's born in Kenya.
It's not true.
He's a Muslim.
No.
A socialist.
No.
American
No.
apologist.
No.
East Coast elitist.
No.
Black.
Well, yeah.
Bingo!
Hank Williams Jr., everybody. On ABC this fall is Pan Am, the TV show about slutty flight attendants being slutty around the world.
Starring Christina, thank God I finally booked Real Work Ricci.
Would you like a side of my vagina without champagne, sir?
I'm married.
When you're 30,000 feet in the air, it doesn't count as cheating. Besides, I'm the best purser here.
What's a person?
It's just a fancy word for head flight attendant.
I'm a spy. Also starring 3 random actresses as the other flight attendants.
We're not sluts. We're a new breed of woman.
I I'm the sheltered girl next door who's so beautiful and doesn't understand why. Relate to me.
I have a shitty French accent that I learned at AMDA, and I have the haircut of a 10-year-old Chinese boy.
I'm a spy.
And if you think the women are slutty, wait until you meet the pilots.
Yes, Heathrow, London. This is Pan Am Heavy requesting landing for my boner. I mean my airplane. I almost said penis.
My ex-girlfriend's a spy.
It's Pan Am. It's like Mad Men, but on an airplane with spies. Introduces the new iPhone 4S with revolutionary Siri voice activated personal assistant. Your relationship with your phone will never be the same.
Hey, iPhone, how's the traffic looking?
Oh, there is like no traffic at all. I have literally never seen the 405 so empty. You're gonna be home in like no time.
Really?
No, moron. It's 5 p.m. on a Friday in LA. How do you think the traffic is? It's a nightmare, and you'll probably die of old age before you get home.
iPhone 4S. The S stands for sarcastic.
iPhone, is it going to be chilly in San Francisco this weekend?
Let me think. Of course it's going to be chilly in San Francisco this weekend. When is it ever not chilly in San Francisco? Pack a fucking sweater and stop wasting my battery with these dumbass questions.
Hey, jeez.
iPhone 4S. The S stands for serious attitude.
iPhone, what time is my date with Tyrone tonight?
Oh, no, you don't, girlfriend. I canceled that shit. You are not seeing that boy again. He's trouble with a capital T.
But I love him!
Well, you had better learn to love your vibrator, because that's the only love you're getting tonight.
iPhone 4S. The S stands for sassy.
Don't sit under the apple tree.
A Yahoo survey asked fans what's missing from the new iPhone 4S. Their answer, the number 5. In other business news, Hooters is suing Twin Peaks, a rival restaurant created by a former Hooters VP, for stealing its business strategies. In fact, Hooters is also suing Katy Perry, Rihanna, and Dolly Parton for the same thing. Rhapsody has bought Napster. However, halfway through the acquisition, their internet cut out and they had to start acquiring Napster again. A new study suggests that Facebook users who post about driving drunk, blacking out, or drinking alone might have a problem with alcohol. An even newer study suggests, shut the fuck up, I do not have a problem. Maybe if you wouldn't bitch at me so much, I wouldn't need to have a couple to unwind. I'll poke you right in your Farmville. My keys. Since we're on a business theme, let's go to the steps of City Hall in Lansing, Michigan.
Thank you very much. As the mayor of this great city, I am absolutely confident that this city has a future. Yay! And that future is death. And the only thing left for us is to sell out to Chinese industrialists and make Lansing the Hong Kong of the Midwest. Well, maybe there is, Wanda, but I can't think of it. I can drive a rickshaw.
Sign the town over to me, and all your problems go bye-bye.
town of Lansing and keep it free from MSG.
The Econominators! What's with the laptops, boys? You look like Circus Soleil.
Those are the Econominators.
We're saved! Yay! Econominator! That sounds like Jerry Bruckheimer bullshit to me!
Silence, slant eyes! I am the job creator. I create jobs for people who need them. And with these fine people with jobs, they will be able to put money back into their economy.
Yay! I am Captain Infrastructure. My public works projects employ millions and provide the backbone for a great economy.
This is the enigmatic free spender. With her good credit and wealth, she'll put money back into the economy as well.
Yay! Oh, you see? They're going to create jobs, rebuild the infrastructure, and infuse our society with cash.
Oh, yeah? How you gonna do that, huh?
The same way that Batman built the Batcave without anyone's help.
The same way Superman hid his identity with a pair of reading glasses.
The same way that Aquaman could talk to fish.
You still didn't answer the question.
Silence, Hong Kong Phooey.
It looks like Free Spender has a new Capital One credit card with no limits, which she'll probably use at the new mall I'm about to build.
Well, I hear there's a new mall coming to town, and it's going to need employers.
Oh, yes, we've saved our town.
Oh, job creator, how can we ever thank you?
Well, you can come over to my place and I can show you my leading economic indicator, otherwise known as my extremely large genitals.
Yes, Mr. President. We'll be right there. Come on, Econominators. The President needs us in Los Angeles. They have an unacceptable job rate.
Whoa, hold the phone. What about Lansing?
Choice between snowbound Rust Belt and Hollywood sunlight. I'm gonna choose the free market.
Chinese food isn't so bad.
And the sex is okay.
Econominators, away!
Everybody want coffee?
Sure.
You know what? I think I want to try some of this. Oh no. My roommate Celeste brought that back with her from India. She got it from some witch doctor who said it turns your essence like 180 degrees. Celeste was so freaked out she wouldn't even try it.
But since you're super gay, 180 degrees from what you are now would make you a heterosexual.
Calm down. Let's try it.
What's happening to you, Patricia?
Nothing. Get a spoon. She's having a seizure. Your boobs are getting bigger. What's happening to me? Sex is going to be really hard with these nails.
Oh, is that what lesbians do?
I, Zeus, the mightiest of all the gods, hereby call this meeting to order. Apollo?
Here.
Poseidon?
Here.
Aphrodite? Aphrodite? Aphrodite.
I'm right here.
Someone's a little sassy today, a little glum, aren't we, gods?
Sorry, my lord. We're all suffering from the Greek spending cuts and taxes.
Who dares tax the gods? I shall call upon my mighty thunder and
nothing. That doesn't work anymore. We need the tourism dollars to pay the bills in this huge, oversized temple that you love so much.
And the mortals have weather.com so they can see your mighty thunder coming.
Not only that, we've all had to take a cut, and it hurts worse for us because we're gods.
My trident has been broken for 4 years. You know what I'm using? A pitchfork. Got spray painted gold. Let's get 'em.
I am the goddess of love and I don't even have my own website. How are poems and songs going to compete with Match.com or pornography?
And I'm Apollo, the god of sun, and I pay rent by doing Jimmy Dean commercials.
Stop your whining! You're gods, for God's sake. Just hang out until this whole thing blows over.
Yeah, no, boss, that's not gonna work either. We haven't been popular in centuries. It's all about Jesus now. A machine.
Yeah, what's the point of having all of us when there's monotheism?
Silence! Curse you, economy. Thou art a Gordian knot.
I did bring someone. He could help us, I think. By the will of the gods, I summon Steve the accountant!
Hey, guys, so I've been crunching some numbers, and it looks like you're in a bit of a financial pickle.
Is this guy for real?
Yeah, but I have some ideas that are going to get you back on track and back in the black.
Hello, I'm Aphrodite, goddess of love. I am your Avon representative and I'd love to show you my product line.
Make sale of the gods! All items are 50 cents. Come, mortal, taste ambrosia. Dude, you're scaring people away.
Just the plastic and the aluminum. Don't even bother picking up glass.
I should have become a stripper.
All right, so that makes $35.56. See, you guys keep up this hard work, you'll be back in no time.
Enough of this crap! So here's what I'm thinking. We just do what we should have done the entire time.
You don't mean...
Yes! We make an ensemble motion picture. By the will of the gods, I call upon Michael Bay!
That is the best Michael Bay movie ever.
No, hold on a second. Hey, iPhone, make up an excuse and tell my wife I'm going to be home late.
Okay, I'll tell her that you had your penis in another woman's vagina.
That?
Ha 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 ha. Just kidding. Buddy, I'll give her the usual BS about how your sales meeting with so-and-so ran late.
Thanks, bro. Best wingman ever.
The iPhone 4S. The S stands for saving your ass.
Mr. President, just push that button and a Predator drone will eliminate Anwar al-Awlaki. Congratulations, sir. You just assassinated an American citizen without trial. That's something even the Bush administration wouldn't do. That makes you Badass Obama!
Congressman Cantor, pass this job bill. I can't pass my security, punk. It's amazing what you can do with predator drones. Now pass this job to me. Get out of here! Oh, don't make me say it again. Screw you, I'm going to Golden Corral. The job bill will be on your desk by Monday.
I'm glad he killed Bin Laden, but I'm concerned that badass Obama is taking things a little too far.
I don't think it's hot.
I don't know. You know, the more I think about it, the more it bothers me that he executed an American citizen without even a trial.
God, when you say it like that, it doesn't sound so hot. It kind of sounds like a troubling overreach of power.
Until I took the law into my own hands, nothing was good enough for you liberals.
I'll do anything. I think you're hot.
I'm a married man.
I'm an independent! My latte!
Make up your mind, damn it! Freeze right there. Brush them off.
Mr. President, please put the gun down.
Seems I only get respect at gunpoint.
Mr. President, please, you don't understand.
I accuse you of sowing the seeds of discontent and sedition.
I am an American citizen, and I have the right to trial by a jury of my peers.
Tell that to yesterday's Obama. He dead too.
Congratulations, Mr. President. That's a line that even the Bush administration wouldn't cross.
I wish it were that easy.
Controversy as the Nobel Prize Committee announced that Ralph Steinman had won, only to find out he had died hours before the announcement. Rules stipulate that the award cannot be granted posthumously, although it can be given before you do anything to actually deserve it. In other international news, the BBC will cut costs by reducing its original programming, which is bad news for the BBC-dependent public broadcasting service. In other words, without the BBC, the PBS is SOL. 35-year-old man from the Philippines has undergone numerous plastic surgeries to look more like Superman. Friends and family agree that since the procedures, quote, he totally looks like Superman if Superman were Filipino and out of his goddamn mind. Once again, last week, Congress barely avoided a government shutdown with another last-minute vote to extend the federal budget. But the vote didn't do anything to address the underlying causes, so there were a few setbacks.
Look, Dad, the neighbors are on their roof, too.
I hope we get rescued soon.
Really? I hope it's later.
There's a helicopter coming. Hello! I'm from the U.S. Coast Guard. I'm here to rescue you.
Finally.
And we're going to lower down a harness, and then we'll lift you out.
Wait a minute. What is going on here?
I'm trying to rescue these people.
Well, I'm from the U.S. Congress, and we have helicopters now, too. And I'm telling you to abort this mission.
Well, maybe you didn't notice, but there's a flood happening.
Well, maybe you didn't know this, but our federal deficit is spiraling out of control. And we can't just keep spending money willy-nilly every time somebody thinks that they've got a federal disaster. Now, I'm ordering you to stand down.
Damn it! Roger that. Over and out!
All right. Farewell.
No, wait a minute. Why don't you save us from this fucking flood?
I wish you wouldn't talk like that. We're not budgeted for that. I'd really like to help. I really would, but I'm afraid my hands are tied. FEMA just doesn't have the money, and Congress can't fund FEMA unless it's able to cut money from other programs and offset the FEMA money.
I can, with full confidence, say that I don't understand.
Okay, let me explain it this way. Do you get any kind of federal benefits? If you do, give those benefits back, and we can offset that, and we can fund your rescue.
We get food stamps.
Yeah, we got a tax break in 2009.
Yeah, oh, and Junior's getting a Pell Grant to go to college. I'm sorry, sweetie, you can't go to college.
It's okay. I was probably gonna spend most of it drunk anyway.
Oh, we're almost there.
We participated in Cash for Clunkers.
Oh, good. Do you want to get your old clunker back and turn in your new car?
Well, my new car is underwater, so the clunker would be a real improvement.
Oh, great. All right. I'll go to Congress and get approval.
Yay!
I'll be back in 2 weeks.
Listen, Gary, sit down. We need to talk.
Okay, Shania.
Listen, when you first started stalking me, I was terrified. You know, I was flattered by all of the attention, and it was really exciting, but it's just gotten old. Look, you don't impress me much. Days are long gone, and I hate to say it, but you no longer impress me much. It's just the same threatening letters, the same creepy phone calls, same hiding places. It's just not exciting anymore.
Shania, are you telling me I don't scare you anymore?
It's not you, it's me. It's just, I do fear you, I'm just not in fear with you.
Last week you screamed really loud and told me to go away!
I was faking.
Faking the screams?
I've been faking for a few months now. Look, I've been thinking a lot about my future, and, you know, I just need somebody that I can live in fear of for the rest of my life. And I just don't see that happening with you, so I'm going to go ahead and file the restraining order. I think it's time.
Why does this always happen to me? I'm just going to die a lonely old man with no one to stalk.
Not necessarily. Look, I have a lot of famous girlfriends that you could stalk.
Yeah?
Yeah, like what about Jessica Simpson? She's been out of the spotlight for some time, and I'm sure she's lonely and desperate enough for you to stalk her. Besides, her standards aren't as high.
She is pretty.
And most importantly, lonely and desperate. So I'm going to give you her phone number and her address, and I want you to feel free to start stalking anytime.
Thank you.
No problem. What are friends for?
Still the one I run.
Gary!
Maria Shriver got a parking ticket last week in Brentwood, adding to her collection of tickets from the past few years. I guess she's just not good at seeing the signs that are right in front of her face. The White House announced that Shakira will be appointed to the President's Advisory Commission on Educational Excellence for Hispanics. The pop singer's official title, Special Advisor in Charge of Shakin' Dat Ass. It's been officially announced that Arrested Development will be returning with either a movie or a new television series. The announcement was critically acclaimed and then canceled. The Ides of March opened this week, the 87th movie this year, to star Ryan Gosling. Other people need to work. A man survived for 6 days on only bugs and creek water with numerous broken bones after his car plunged off a mountain road. When asked what kept him going, the man replied, "The thought of James Franco playing me in the movie." Let's go now to this basketball court in Italy.
Kobe Bryant, welcome to Italy. Cheer up, Kobe. You could be sitting at home on your ass waiting for the lockout to end, and instead I got you playing guard for the best basketball team in the Mediterranean, the Roman Wops. Smells like meatballs and ass here. Well, you know, they do things a little differently here, but if you stay open-minded, you'll love it.
There's a picture of the Virgin Mary in center court pouring Borgian olive oil into her virgin you-know-what.
Kobe, they're paying you $3 million for 10 games. I don't care whether the Pope comes out and teaches you how to shoot. You'll like it, you'll play, and you'll love it.
Did somebody mention the Pope?
Your Holiness, I didn't know you were going to show up before I could leave.
Oh, do I shit in the woods or what? I do. How's my new star playing?
The Pope's my coach? Yeah, you should be lucky you didn't have the last Pope. He ran this team into the ground.
Listen, you come at just sort of the right time. Me and the other Pumas, we just finished having some pasta, some bread, some bowls of wine, and making love to the most beautiful women.
I thought you didn't have sex with women.
I thought you were German.
Let's meet the rest of the team. Marinaro, pasta, prego!
You rape other women, yeah?
Come on. No, Kobe, just be open-minded. I come from a different background than you.
No, I'm out of here.
Kobe, think open-mindedness, all right? I paid a lot of money not to be called a rapist again. and they will not call you a rapist again.
I'm so sorry, my son. It'll never happen again. Let's play some basketball.
Hey, come on. A good game of basketball will cheer you up with your new teammates. No. Get in there and play, Kobe.
This is my house, huh?
Wow, what? Come on, that's how we play in America.
Santa Maria, that's the hurt.
You're not to play dirty like that in Italy, Kobe. As a punishment, you will have to marry his third daughter, Carbonara.
I'm already there.
Oh, I'm Italy! You can have as many women as you want!
Fuck this open-minded $3 million shit.
No.
I'd rather sit on my ass than play for this team. You Kobe, come on. I'm out of here. Now I gotta find him a new team to play for. iPhone 4S, give me the Venetian Dagos.
Yeah, I'd like to get a couple tickets for some friends of mine who are coming to the show, Second City, this week.
Oh, okay.
List, of course, you got some comps.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I almost laughed in your face when you said comps. How many tickets would you like to purchase?
2.
Okay, well, just to let you know that banks have increased their fees on transactions due to government regulations, and we will have to honor those fees.
Okay.
All right, so 2 tickets will be $20. Will you be using your debit card?
Yes.
Okay, well, just so you know that from now on, $5 will be deducted from your checking account directly every month.
Just for this transaction?
Well, the banks are assuming that you'll continue to use your debit card, so they're just covering their asses.
Okay, what if I use a credit card?
Oh, well, in that case, no monthly fees, but since this purchase will be under $100, the interest rates will be higher directly connected to this purchase.
I don't understand.
Oh, good, the system's working.
Okay, what if I just run out to the ATM and get some cash?
Well, Congress did pass laws lowering the fees on independently owned ATMs, but they did not pass laws on the surcharges.
Meaning?
You're fucked.
All right, wait a minute. What if I pay you with promises?
Oh, well, it's Hollywood, so yes, and by yes, I mean no.
How about I share some of my IMDb credits with you?
Oh, who's getting who now?
I swipe the card. You'd think I'd catch a break since I'm hosting the show.
Oh, shoot, that's an extra $10.
Yeah, I just got off my shift at the hospital and Hello?
The iPhone 4S. The S stands for shitty, because it's a shitty phone.
Fox News President Roger Ailes said he only hired Sarah Palin because she was, quote, hot and got ratings. The remarks shouldn't be taken as sexist, though, as those words appear verbatim at the top of Palin's resume. Star magazine has reported that Ashton Kutcher recently cheated on Demi Moore. In his defense, Kutcher said he was told he was supposed to be the next Charlie Sheen. This just in, ESPN's Monday Night Football has severed its contract with Hank Williams Jr.
To be fair, sir, he
Oh, get real, Wanda. We gotta get someone with a name to sing a song so we can have music for this Monday night football game.
Yes, absolutely, sir. I've been working on the problem, and I think you are going to enjoy the solutions that I have come up with. For example, contestant number 1, Miss Celine Dion.
Yes.
Wow, Celine, I didn't know you liked football.
Of course. Who doesn't like the football?
Thank you very much. That was nice. We'll be in touch. Terrible. Who else do you have?
Only the super duper dreamy Justin Bieber.
Justin, I didn't know that you were into football.
Yeah, totally. Ever since Tom Brady copied my hairstyle. Then I was MVP of the NBA Celebrity All-Star Game.
And you realize NBA is basketball, right?
Yeah. Justin, what masterpiece are you going to sing for us today? I'm like football.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Justin.
Thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you for coming by. We'll get in touch with you. Thank you. We will. We will not be in touch with him.
Okay.
Wanda, that was terrible. What are you thinking?
Sorry.
We need to get someone with a song that our audience will relate to on Monday Night Football. Not a bunch of Canadians. They don't know how to play football. They use 12 people on a side.
It's too many people. It is too many. Okay. I think this last one, I think it's going to hit the nail on the head. I really think you're going to enjoy it. Sir, I present to you the cast of Glee.
See the tackles, they start to move their feet.
Now for people to go.
Then they call time.
We got football, we got football, we got football. Yeah, we got football.
Wanda, you're a genius. I love them. They're wonderful. But I have to be absolutely sure we don't have a problem. I just have one quick question. What do you think about our President Obama?
You mean Hitler?
God damn it!